welcome back to the channel, and if you're here for the very first time, it's an absolute pleasure to meet you. I'm Jane, my husband Mike is behind the camera. We're British, early retirees, we've got no debt, we've paid off the mortgage, and we live a thrifty, frugal and money-saving life here in Brittany in northwest France. And every Wednesday we open our doors and invite you in for a midweek money chat. And this week is all about the 7 frugal rules to live by. Now, these are our personal rules. You can pick them, you can choose them, you can use them, you can ignore them. You can be selective. Do not think I'm actually saying to you, these are the rules that you must live by. They are just 7 frugal rules. Let's get into them. Our first frugal rule is to live like Granny and Grandad. So think about all those ways that Granny and Grandad save money. My Granny and Grandad, maybe your Granny and Grandad save money. And we do them, all of them. We home cook, we look after the house ourselves, we do all our DIY. We put our laundry on the line, we heat our house with wood. We have no press button heating in our house at all. If it's hot, we're hot. And in the summer, like in 2022, when it hit 40 degrees plus here in the shade, we had no aircon. If it's hot, we're hot. If it's cold, we wrap up, we haul logs, we grow food in the garden, we eat seasonally, we've got food at home, all of those things. So that's rule number 1. We live like Granny and Grandad. Number 2, we embrace inconvenience. You want convenience? You got the money to pay for it? Good for you. We haven't got the money to pay for it, so we embrace inconvenience. So I told you, when we have our heating, it's logs. And logs don't just magically appear by the fireside. The farmer comes with a tractor and a trailer and he drops off 12 cubic meters of wood. We then have to wheelbarrow that, move it from the curbside into the garden, into the shed. It's a 3-day heavy, manual, sweaty work because he delivers it at the end of August. We embrace inconvenience. Our electricity is cheapest at night time. So that's when we set the dishwasher to come on. We have to remember at 10 o'clock every night to switch the dishwasher on. We have to remember to set the timer on our washing machine to wash overnight, so it's taken out the washing machine first thing in the morning. I embrace inconvenience, so I don't shop in one supermarket. Today, for example, I'm going to Super U just to get my vegetables because I've got 20% off vegetables. Another day, I will go to the bakery because I can get a bakery bundle for €5 and so on. So we embrace inconvenience. We are happy to spend 600 a year having a wood fire in our lounge and a wood cooker in our kitchen and getting up in the morning and cleaning out fires and setting fires because it's the way that we can afford on a budget to be warm. So we embrace inconvenience. We don't look at it as a pain in the neck. We look at it as part and parcel of our frugal living, and it is very much a rule that we live by. If it's something that we have to do to get by, we have to do to financially to survive, we don't think of it as a bad thing. We think of it as a really positive thing to do, and we embrace inconvenience. Number 3, we isolate our savings. I frequently get asked a question, what happens if you go over budget on your groceries? What happens if you go over budget on your discretionary spending? There is no physical possible way on earth we can do that. At the beginning of every month, when we write our budget, we move money to our account. We move money to our long-term savings account. 10% minimum, 20% maximum of our overall money coming in goes into long-term savings. 200 a month goes into the car savings fund for the next new to us second-hand car. An amount of money goes into our sinking fund every month. An amount of money goes into our living expenses account to pay our bills every month. An amount of money is set aside each month for discretionary spending that we sometimes take as cash. There is no way we can touch any of those savings pots. It's not my money. It's the future car's money. It's the future project on the house money or home improvement money. It's the future Christmas presents or next year's trip to see family. It's not our money. So we isolate our savings and we very much compartmentalise that in our minds that that's not our money. A very small amount of money that might be discretionary spending. Like this month, we have 0 discretionary spending because it is a no spend month, which means we pay the bills, all the money goes into the savings account, and the small amount of money, about 237 euros, that would have been discretionary spending has gone into our buffer savings pot. So there's something we do. It's a frugal rule that we stick by. We absolutely embrace this inconvenience that we isolate our savings. We absolutely celebrate JOMO, which is the joy of missing out. I really don't mind what you do. I don't mind what you've got. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you take a cruise. I'm happy that you go away on vacations and on holidays and trips. I'm happy for you that you do things to your house, or you eat in that new restaurant, or you try that new coffee. I'm happy for you, and I love the fact that we completely celebrate and embrace the joy of missing out. We don't do those things, and we're happy and proud to say we don't do those things. We haven't got subscription TV. We haven't got Paramount. We haven't got Disney Plus. We haven't got Netflix. We haven't got Amazon Prime. I haven't got a clue what people are watching on those things. Don't know, don't care, doesn't matter. People might go and eat out in places, or go and visit places, or go to new shops, or having stuff done to their houses. Don't know, don't care, don't mind. In fact, I celebrate it. My own little house and the way we live and the way we live our lives, it is the joy of missing out. It's the joy for us of being at home, minding our own business, staying in our own lane and doing our own thing. So there you go. We embrace and we celebrate, part of our frugality, the joy of missing out. We're up to number 5. Our 5th rule of frugal living that we stick to is we live as far beneath our means as is comfortable to us. Like I said to you, if it's hot, we're hot. If it's cold, we're reasonably cold. But we are prepared to live as far beneath our means. Now, when I share my budget, people always say to me, oh, your bills are so low. Or your food is so cheap. Oh, your insurance is so low. It's because we choose the lowest package, we use the least electricity we possibly can, we do everything we can to live as far beneath our means as possible. We could buy more food, but we don't. We could have TV subscriptions, but we don't. I could have my nails done, my hair done, and buy makeup, but I don't. We could be buying new clothes all of the time, but we don't. We could be eating in restaurants, but we don't, because we prefer to have savings for a secure future. We prefer to, as Dave Ramsey would say, live like no one else so we can live like no one else. Something goes wrong with a car, something goes wrong with a house, the savings are there. But we are prepared to live well beneath our means. We're young enough, we're fit enough that not all of our house is heated. So if in my sewing room, or if I'm in the bathroom, and the bathroom in the winter can get down to 10 or 12 degrees inside, I mean, you run in, do what you need to do quickly, get out. Because if you're under a hot shower, you're not feeling the air temperature around you. You get in, you get washed, quick as you like, and get out again. So we are prepared to live as far beneath our means as we were comfortable with. If we were in our 80s, it might be different, but we're not. We are in our late 50s and we're perfectly young enough and fit enough to make these decisions. I'm perfectly okay with taking my washing out of the machine, putting it in the basket, carrying it into the garden, pegging it out on the line, getting it in again. I'm quite happy with that. We're really happy with going outside. When we're bringing in lumped bags of wood, we're carrying in like 25 to 30 kilos a time of wood each day. We're happy with that. We're happy with organising our shopping in a way to make it as low in cost as we possibly can. We really do everything we can to live as far as we can beneath our means to suit us. Number 6, and this is a really good frugal rule that we've embraced, that we've learned through quite a few mistakes that we've made in the past, is quality, quality, quality. Now in the past we've had to have things like a wood burning cooker in the kitchen, one in the lounge. We've had to go out and buy just whatever we could second hand to get some heating in the house, otherwise we'd have had zero heating in our house and it wouldn't have done us or the property any good. And we've had to make do with those things. And we've made do with those things so we could save the money, and it took us 2 years of serious savings and going without to put a go-down cooker in the kitchen and an Invicta wood stove in our living room. So you pay for quality. We had an old beater of a car, we had a Citroen Berlingo, Bert the old banger, the Berlingo, for 2 years or more, and we paid £2,500 for him, and he did us proud. I wouldn't have driven to the Med in him, but he got us everywhere we needed to go, whilst it gave us the time, which was nearly 4 years, to save up for a decent quality car. We recently had a new hot water tank installed. We went for the biggest, best quality hot water tank that we could have installed. We got a really good artisan to fit it with a decennal, that's a 10-year insurance of that. So we really made sure that we invested money into something that was really good quality. So whatever we buy, we've had fencing put up, we've had gates put out there. Again, the very best quality that we could afford. Because we're really big believers that if you buy cheap, you buy twice, it's no savings at all. So it's a frugal rule that we absolutely live by, we stick by, and like I said, we've learnt from experience, is quality first. Number 7, and I know many of you share this rule, if it's not on sale, I'm not buying it. So we put aside 10% of our supermarket budget of €400 for the month into stuff that's on sale that we need to put away. And anything else that we buy has to be on sale. I only buy meat if it's on sale. I get to the supermarket first thing in the morning, and if I can get my meat, it's 33% off, and I get it into the freezer. It's not on sale, I'm not buying it. Same with fish. If I can't get fish from the Too Good To Go app, or if I can't get fish from the Phoenix app, which is the French version of the Too Good To Go app, I'm not buying it. I'm not paying full price for bread. I get Mike's week's bread from a local artisan boulangerie for €5. Never going to pay full price again. I never pay full price for vegetables. I either go to Leclerc because they've got 10% off, or I go to Super U because they've got 20% off, or I go to Lidl because I'm using the Lidl Plus app and I'm getting 15–20% off fruit and veg. I never pay full price. Never buy meat unless it's on offer, or just not paying full price. And if I think there is nothing in my freezer I've paid full price for. I don't pay full price for toiletries. I wait till there's an offer and then I massively stock up. I do the same with bathroom tissue, cleaning products. And if I was to look around my house, whether it's bathroom tissues, laundry products, cleaning products, bathroom toiletries, antiperspirant, shaving products from knife, we are not paying full price. Never do, never will. Let's hand this straight back to you. What frugal rules, if any, do you live by? Which are the frugal rules that we have and shared with you? Do you share with us? Thank you massively to everybody who's watched the video today. Really, really appreciate every single one of you and the support that you give to the channel. Massive thanks to everybody who hits the like button. It makes a difference, so please go on, hit that like button. Massive thanks to all subscribers, old, new, and if you're not a subscriber, come on, join the Frugal family. We put out 3 videos a week and you don't want to miss any of them. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.